Nagbabalik tayo sa Kababayan Today. Ako po si G. Tonji. Panoorin naman natin ang report ng ating correspondent mula sa Kababayan Today na si Effie Barker na kamakailan ay dumalo sa Ibaloi photo exhibit na ginanap noong ika-30 ng Hunyo sa Filipino Workers Center. Tampok sa exhibit ang buhay ng isang Ibaloi doctor na si Dr. Jose Carino, who was the first Igorot mayor of Baguio City. Panoorin natin to.
Ako po si Effie Barker at nandito ako ngayon sa Filipino Workers Center para tunghayan ang The Ibaloi Doctor Exhibit. Panoorin natin to.
Ibaloi is one of the indigenous tribes in the Philippines. They are predominantly in the northern part of the Philippines, in the mountain province. They're collectively part of the Igorot group of the indigenous community. Igorot is a term given by some of the colonizers in terms of the mountain dwellers. It comes from a Tagalog word, golot, which is mountain before. So Igorot would be from the mountains. In this exhibit, you would see a story of a gentleman from Ibaloi tribe called Dr. Jose Mateo Carino. He's known to be pretty much the richest person in that area. Baguio has two values for a colonizing power. For one, there were known deposits of gold in and around Baguio. In fact, that was one of the sources of wealth of Mateo Carino. So there was a natural interest for some of those early explorers of the Americans in terms of visiting. And then number two, it's strategic. If you come to try to invade the Philippines from the north, the best cut-off point would be somewhere in Baguio. You'll have a good vantage point. So a military establishment out in Baguio can cut off any invading force before they can reach Manila. So it has both commercial and military strategic value. Plus the weather and the climate, it's a nice healing area for some of the soldiers, some of the colonizers. So there's a lot of significant history. Never taught in Philippine school, that's why it's unfortunate, simply because he was part of the indigenous tribe. His contributions to history never fully recognized. The whole value of this is that it's a story that is not owned simply by the Carino family. It's a story that can be shared with a lot of Filipinos who tend to struggle in trying to get both their identity, seeing that they're different from the rest of society, but they can prove themselves equal to the rest of society. Yeah, so somehow in an event like this, you create awareness and then you develop respect both for the culture and for the greater Filipinos as well.
Ayon pa kay Fides Herrera Lim, isa sa mga nag-organisa and a descendant of Mateo and Jose Carino, hangad nila na mabigyan ng importansya ang kanilang tribo na Ibaloi at pagkilala sa mga kontribusyon ng kanilang mga ninuno.
Not many Filipinos know about our tribe, the Ibalois, from Benguet. There are a lot of tribes, but in the Cordillera, the Ibalois are the ones who had stayed in Baguio City. I would like to have John Hay Air Base renamed as Dr. Jose Carino Park. I would hope and would like that part of the education in Baguio would be to recognize Dr. Jose Carino and Mateo Carino. And I wish that we could be able to add this into the school system and teach children that there was a doctor who sacrificed to go to the US, stayed for 6 years there, and came back and be the first Igorot mayor of Baguio.
Ako po si Effie Barker, ang inyong correspondent. Hanggang sa susunod, maraming salamat. Back to you dyan sa Studio G.
Maraming salamat po sa pagnood nyo ng Kababayan Today ngayong hapon na ito at magkita-kita po tayo next week here on the only daily talk show for Filipinos in America on Free TV. Salamat po.